fun, the food, and the friends continue to flow here on A Cup of Joe. Hope you're enjoying what we're presenting so far. So as I say friends, for those who would have followed the show, would have seen my next guest appear on the show quite a few times, doing little snippets of his art form. I don't want to give out too much, his art form. And he is a master. He has grown into the master of our national instrument here in Trinidad and Tobago, the steel pan. Ladies and gentlemen, before us today, and I am so happy to sit him down one-on-one to share a cup with him, Mr. Dane Gulston is in the house this morning.
It's a pleasure now, and always.
Dane, you have been on the show when we celebrated All Stars. You come with the, 2-3 members of the band and give us a little thing. And as I said, as the years went by, this show is celebrating 5 years. And I reckon
Congrats.
We have never really sat down and get inside Dane Gulston's head. You're laughing.
well, as you will know, I can't say, some people say it's simple and the thing, and no, I'm not always. I ain't so simple.
You ain't so simple. You're a complex kind of fellow.
In more ways than one, in terms of the way sometimes I look, the way sometimes look at things, inside, looking outwards, you know what I mean? Like everybody else, like a normal human, but everybody have their own little personal little way of living, all right? And personally, my life is, as we know, music.
Yeah.
But yes, you have your family, you have kids, and
you have a personal life.
Yeah, and I have a normal personal life and all that.
But has it always been music?
To me,
like,
technically, yes.
Ever since you, Dane Gulston, knew himself, it was
music.
I
play soccer also. I used to play football.
Right.
Into, I just saying, adult stage, worked in Airports Authority, and I actually got a job because of football.
Right.
They were kind of building a team.
Right.
Right. And
so you
had
some touches.
Some skill.
And all this was while you were already involved in music and involved in part?
Yeah, because
it was side by side.
Yeah, I started playing in All Stars at a very tender age.
How old?
I started playing in All Stars.
How old do you remember?
When I was about, say, 12, 13 years old.
You were introduced to the pan then?
And not introduced to the pan. I started playing pan when I was 9 years old.
Right.
Right, my uncle Steve Jemmett, my mother brother, he taught me, and it was.
You related to Cohen?
Cohen Jemmett?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my cousin. He just called my uncle.
That's cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I saw Hardest,
yeah,
I saw Hardest. I Hardest ordered wrong by the band. I say,
give or take, if you want to say. Like a couple hours.
Yeah.
A couple hours ago, I spoke to Hardest. Because he's All Stars.
Yeah, I know
he's All Stars, Rice. Football, All Stars.
Yeah, best
right.
One of the best field we produce. And let go straight.
And boy, if you go hardest, you take whole day.
Let's go straight.
But it's good to know because we're very, very close.
I didn't recognize
we're very, very close. And sometimes, sometimes with family, you just wish that you have the time to even put into some of your family. Because sometimes they could go a little straight, but they want someone to kind of pull them.
Yeah.
Because I can say, my uncle, he actually kind of helped streamline me when it comes to the musical side. A little bit of reading of the music, understanding the chordal structure of music, and all that. And then went on, doing little stuff in school and all that. But just saying, you asked a question, yes, technically it was always music because I always loved it. I think I always had that passion for it, and I found my destiny getting involved in Trinidad All Stars. Reason because I started touring very young, at a very young age. Say my first tour with All Stars, I was like 14, 15 years old. Going to school and still, trying to get my little time off to go on tours. And we used to do some extensive tours. Go England, Scotland, Birmingham, especially as they say, in the foreign to Trinidad, the summertime.
Yeah. Summer here now.
Yeah, summer, summertime.
Winter soon come. Winter soon come.
So we used to do some extensive tours, and then being on tour, the way people will treat you, it's totally different. Especially as a young kid, you know, just seeing a young man, hey, wow, talent. And then we used to do a lot of classical pieces, right? And we used to always do a mixed repertoire.
What age you were at that time? You talking?
Like 15.
How did that impact Dane Gulston, the teenager, growing into manhood?
I think it structured me better because of discipline. It helps create that sense of structure and build a discipline. Because once you're in a band, right, or once you're in an orchestra that's structured properly, you can't stray because it have people like the Eddie Harts, right, and others. Clive Telemack was one of the guys older, you know, and they will make sure that you go in line, you know. If you have a little schoolwork to do, you kite and tour, you do a little work, so when you come back, you know, you still have a little schoolwork to do on you. And they make sure that you are right, you know. We had one person in the band also, a guy by the name of Sonny, and he was very, very strict, right? Even our musical director, Jerry Gemot at the time, right? And then you had Leon Smooth Edwards.
Yeah. So in other words, he was a young man. You couldn't get away with nonsense.
No.
Not doing your homework and coming and climbing in the panyard. No, you couldn't. That was not
no. Because they will ask you. You know, you went to school today?
Yeah.
What you did today? You know what I mean? You were just home or you went to school.
Yeah.
And if you say yes, they will go and still ask. Because I had my mom and my aunt. My dad lived abroad all his life, mainly, since I was a year and 5 months. But then I knew him, you know, and we were all right.
Yeah.
You know, but I just saying in terms of, he was not wrong, but I had that male presence in the panyard and out of the panyard. Right, the structure.
Let me ask you something. Is it what you're describing, which was, at least we're talking 20 years ago, kind of thing?
No, I'm actually, next year, I will be in the band like 40 years.
Right, so you're talking 30 years ago, kind
Yeah.
Is what you're talking about there, in terms of that kind of discipline? I mean, when you walk into the All Stars panyard, you feel the family vibe, you feel but is it the same today in terms of, because I see young people, I see youths in the band.
Like everything else, things change, right? Some of the stringent discipline, it fell off a little bit, all right?
Times change.
Yeah, because I think some of the youths, the way they were brought up is totally different. So when you come into the panyard, you have your own little way, but it's still at the but.
Yeah.
When you change to the panyard and you have to do certain things,
there's an
the
order.
Structures,
there's an
it
order.
stays and it's about order. You know?
Have you ever thought over those 30, how many years you're doing this thing now?
Yeah, as a more or less professional pannist, I think close to 29, 30 years.
Over that journey, ever thought, I know it, you know, it's your passion, but ever thought, all right, I had enough of this pan thing, you know, let me go and do something else?
It happens. But I should say, when you understand and realize the destiny, that takes over. The passion that you have takes over. I'll tell you why. I remember not having too much. I have a family, you know. As I say, I used to work. But I always want to play. Coach, but I really want to play. For my ring. I'm then, you know, we need to get XYZ and I needed to go somewhere, United States, wherever. Not I ain't have. I ain't have enough. I ain't feeling like I have enough. And you see, when you reach there, it's like, you know what? I really born to do this. I had to do this. So the time will come where, because it's hard, anything you're doing, you have your struggles in making sure that what you're doing now happen, but you have your struggles. So saying, fed up at the pattern, no. But fed up of certain circumstances whilst you're performing or whilst you're trying to if you want to say, make sure that your destiny and what you're doing, people understand, is tough. You know? So I will always say, once you figure, you know, see this is my passion, go for it. But the only thing you have to understand, though, that you have to work hard for it. It don't come easy.
You're a product of Trinidad All Stars.
Yes, I am.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Never played with no other band. You're born in All Stars.
No, I wouldn't say I never played. I played with bands. I played with all kinds of
but
steel
you're
bands.
a
But
product.
All Stars, yeah.
Yeah, of Trinidad All Stars.
Groom and...
I need to take a quick break, but before I take that break, when you play the pan, when you perform, there's something a little different. There's a little spark Dane, that I think most people who know you as a performer would see. Even, I mean, you jump out, you see the entire All Stars line up, and Dane Gulston jumps out at you in front of your face. What was responsible for that over the years? Were you always that as a 15-year-old playing pan?
Not really, but I understand, right? In the years that I'm playing, something else was needed for a Pannist to be recognized and to understand how you feel as a performer. I'm not just a player, I'm a performer. I love to perform. It could be one person in a crowd, in an audience, at 2,000, 1,000. I just love to perform. I like you to understand how I feel when I'm performing for you. I'm happy, I love to perform, I love to play, I love the instrument, you know. So the passion that I have is natural. The passion also to perform, I think is God-given. Because it's a God-given talent. Sometimes you do things, sometimes I see myself and say, oh, shucks, it's all that happened there, you know. But I understand why, because when you listen to the music, you understand how the vibe goes.
Yeah.
And worse yet, right, when you watch other artists, I talk about big quote-unquote artists, right? You talk about the George Benson, the Michael Jackson, anyone.
Yeah.
You could feel the passion, and you see that they love to perform and make people happy.
Yeah.
So I just love to make people happy.
And that's what you've done over the years.
Well, thank God for it.
Thank God that I'm an All Stars fan. And that you playing in my band. Dane Gulston is in the house. You hungry, brother?
Yeah.
You hungry?
Well, we in a kitchen.
Yeah, and I hear I will sit down right there. I'm going to roll out the recipe. You relax. I will relax this morning. When we come back, we roll out the recipe. Good to see the folks at Pepe's. And when we come back, I have a little special thing lined up for the man Dane Gulston. Come on back.